What's going on, guys? Back to a quick Lego Fortnite discussion video, and today I thought I'd talk about something that's been very relevant in the community recently, which is the current state of Lego Fortnite. I've seen multiple creators kind of talk about their thoughts and opinions on things, and I have my own thoughts about how everything's been going recently. And I just, instead of leaving a comment on the video, I thought it was only right for my community here to kind of just talk about my own thoughts and feelings about how the game mode is going right now. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I am a Lego Fortnite content creator. I've been making videos on Lego Fortnite since the launch in 2023. I have this long-running series called Lego City Revamp now, where I recreate pop culture locations, giant Lego cities, and whatever my mind comes up with inside of Lego Fortnite. I also make survival videos, which I've not done recently. I will get to that. And also tutorials when I feel like it, and other cool Lego Fortnite videos. I also make Battle Royale videos, but my channel is largely just Lego Fortnite. That's the main thing here. That's the vibe that we chill with. But yeah, also, if you don't know me, I've been very, honest, as optimistic as I am. I'm a very optimistic person, but I've been very honest about how I feel about this game mode when there's certain things that I feel kind of iffy on. Especially if you watch, my recent, Lego kit discussion video, or when the first Lego kits released, you kind of, knew how honest I was about how I feel like, hey, Lego kits should be in rotation in item shop, which is something I definitely think should be a thing, because they recently added, a filter in the item shop a few months ago, a while ago, and technically people didn't want to see the Lego kits in the item shop. They can just turn the filter off, and it's a bit easier for newer players. And when the Legos first dropped, you know how I felt about them being too expensive, which I am so glad that they went down in the price. Which I would say if there's any new Lego kits they got added, but it's been months. It's been months. The last one we got was Nightmare Before Christmas, which is kind of insane to think about, actually. Besides the stuff that's been in the Lego Pass, that's actually insane. But the main topic of discussion for today's video, as I drive around Brick Bays and discuss this stuff, is Odyssey. This is the main thing. Odyssey is the core main game mode, and I understand the frustration that a lot of the community has felt. I'm not going to be as I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase, as hatred, I don't know. I'm not going to be as toxic towards the devs about this, but I am going to be very vocal about how I feel. I think my main issue with Odyssey right now is the same frustration everyone probably feels, which is the lack of content when it comes to Lego Fortnite. There has been a severe lack of content in Lego Fortnite Odyssey, as we only had the recycler, and it's been a while since the last major update. If you don't consider expeditions, the expedition stuff that got added to Lego Fortnite as a major content drop, like I do, I kind of consider it as a major content drop, but many others just see it as recycled content from expeditions. I understand that point. So if you're not counting that, that means it's been 7 months since a major content drop, because the recycler was just an item, and then you had the item frames that allow us to put resources on there. Not the great biggest update ever. And a lot of people feel a lot of the hatred because of this. A lot of people are just pointing hatred towards these other modes, like Brick Life or Expeditions, because they feel like the team is just focusing their resources on these other modes. Very interesting. But a lot of this hatred has been going towards these other modes, which understandably so, because a lot of players kind of just are feel burnt out. They just don't know what to do, because there's just been a lack of content. It's not really Minecraft, where you have a bunch of bricks and you just build whatever you want and you can make the game as great as you want. Because normally I would yeah, you can do that, but a lot of it's under a paywall. A lot of the builds are under a paywall that has not been in the item shop for months. Which, once again, I wish they put stuff back in that rotation in the item shop. And seriously, this is the frustration that I kind of felt when it comes towards content, as that's the reason why I haven't made much survival videos and putting more priority over my Lego City series, to have kind of motivation to do again. Because if I'm only really playing Lego Fortnite to build, what's the point of me spending countless more hours than I normally would spend in survival? Because I spend a good 20 hours making my Lego City builds. I wish I was exaggerating, but it's very worth it in the end, as they're some of my favorite things to work on. My main issue when it comes to Lego Fortnite is I know for a fact that Epic is not abandoning Odyssey like many players feel like. It's just a simple case that they're... I don't know. I don't know if they're doing what Mojang used to do with Minecraft, where it's slow, fewer, smaller updates, but also just instead of just 4 larger updates, if you know what I mean. I don't know if they're doing that. If they did, here's my thought process when it comes to Lego Fortnite, because they have not abandoned Odyssey. They're still making updates for it. We're getting the superpowers from expeditions soon. We're getting content. My main concern when it comes to Lego Fortnite, and this is the thing that I've been thinking about recently, is I wish that they were more communicative, and I think that's like the main response that most of the community has been having. Is I wish Epic, especially with the Lego Fortnite team, was more communicative, had more communication and clarity with the community, as that's what makes Minecraft thrive. Minecraft and Mojang can make these like long, like one update per year when they used to do that system before they went to the concept drops, because they would announce the updates and they would just, it would hype it up. They would hype it up over months. Instead of Lego Fortnite, we're just been in the quiet for months until Epic just appears and like, hey guys, we have a new update. Here's the patch notes. Until we meet again. Okay, they don't pull a Skeletor, but you get what I mean. Personally, I as much as the roadmap leak, as much as I hate leaks like that, where it just reveals that much content, it was probably the best thing for Lego Fortnite when it released. Like when they got leaked, because it gave us a roadmap. It literally gave the like us as creators a roadmap to content that we can expect in the game mode. And even though I'm not asking for a giant roadmap, I'm like, what I'm hoping Epic does in the future is actually, especially if they do like are switching towards a one update per year thing, like a giant Odyssey update, a giant overhaul, or just fewer larger updates instead of the smaller ones. I wish they would like announce these updates to say, hey, we're working on something. We're not going to say when it's announced. That it's just, we're working on this update, like an aquatic update, or hey, the one thing I would dream of was like a giant biome rework where instead of just like the normal like 4-rank grasslands, like a Lego grasslands, like Lego worlds. As I see so much like potential in Lego Fortnite. That's the thing. What's hurting Lego Fortnite the most is the lack of clarity and communication, in my opinion. And my fear about Lego Fortnite is it's going to suffer the same fate as Lego Worlds, which I loved Lego Worlds. I adored that game by TT. The thing is, TT Games were being like overworked. They were making like in 2017 when Lego Worlds dropped, they released 4 games technically. They released a content update for Lego Dimensions. They released the Ninjago video game. They released the report of Legacy Undercover, and then they released Lego Worlds. They released a lot of Lego like content, in which I'm glad that they're taking their time on the games now for what they make. But it was sad when Lego Worlds got discontinued because I saw so much potential of it. It was such a fun game. And I see that same potential for Lego Fortnite, and I just don't want to like face the similar fate that Lego Worlds kind of came to. As if we keep on going this route where it's like just quiet and Epic just does their normal route, which works for Battle Royale or works for Festival, it just doesn't really work for Lego Fortnite. I just have to say, it just doesn't work for Lego Fortnite, as a lot of community, like a lot of the community and a lot of the players are just like, it's just in the dark, and they're just like understandably pulling their frustrations towards what they believe is the main issue, which is these other game modes, as they believe that the team is putting more effort into these other modes, which I believe is not really the case. They're just like taking their time with the content they're putting out in Odyssey now. As I say, Odyssey, like, it has been a buggy mess, but it's a beautiful buggy mess. But like recently, they went on Twitter to say that they delayed the superpower update, which was originally going to be set to be in this update, the last update that we had. But they're like, hey, we want to polish this before we add it to the game, which I respect. They're polishing stuff, and I think they are listening to the feedback of the community, which is a good thing. And it's something that I absolutely adore about like the Lego Fortnite team, is that they are very listening. They listen to the community a lot. And I don't know if anyone from the Lego Fortnite team actually watches my video, but I want to say I absolutely respect you guys, and I really like what you guys do with the game. I just want to voice my own thoughts and opinions in this video, and I hope I made some sense, somewhat, hopefully. But overall, like the one thing for Lego Fortnite that I wish they kind of just like fix was definitely like, please be communicated more, especially with the players. That's like my one thing that I kind of wish Epic kind of did more. But yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much everything I have to say when it comes to Lego Fortnite, as I'm really liking the direction that Epic is currently going to right now. There's so much possibilities with Lego Fortnite, and I just don't want to like say, like as I said before, I don't want to see the game kind of go to a similar fate that Lego Worlds went. As there's so much possibilities, there's so much that they can do. We could possibly have like a Ninjago collab world. There's so much stuff that I would personally love to see in this game. And I just thought I would voice my opinions and my own thoughts into this little video that's probably over 12 minutes long. Oh no, it's almost 10 minutes. Oh my god. That's cool. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this short video slash, like, I don't know. I don't know what to really call it. but I just want to voice my own opinions about the current state of Lego Fortnite, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any thoughts or suggestions about like how you guys personally feel about how the game is currently going right now, let me know down in the comments down below, because I do love enjoying, I do enjoy reading you guys' thoughts about things. As I'm as I mentioned before, I'm a very understanding and very optimistic person, and I like seeing other people's point of views. I'm a very like two-sided person. That's how you find both sides and the equal side of a story. In my opinion. I do not know where I'm taking this, but yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please consider a like. If you guys do want to see, if you're new here, and you do like Lego Fortnite content, and you want to see more from me, definitely consider subscribing, because I make a lot of cool content here. I'm making like more story battle royale videos, which is pretty fun. I've recently, which has been really cool. I'm making a lot of Lego Fortnite videos. My next City video is releasing on Tuesday. As I'm recording this, is like kind of the 1-year anniversary of my original, like one of my most popular videos on the channel right now, which is the most popular long form video, which is the FNAF 1 recreation. We're doing sister location baby for the FNAF anniversary. That'll be fun. And we're also working on a tutorial, which I'm planning on doing this week. I might actually release my top 20 list that's been in like my Google Docs for weeks on end, which I'm still working on. It'll be out eventually. Nah. You fools! I must continue watching my rewatch of the Pokemon show! But also there's gonna be an Expeditions video sometime this week, and yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that I'm working on. And if you're interested in that, I definitely recommend consider subscribing, as if you think I'm funny. I personally think I'm funny, but you may not want to miss out. I do not know where I'm taking this. I'm recording this like at 11 at night, as I just wanted to jump on to voice my thoughts. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you all have a spectacular day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.